Hello, how is everybody doing today? I hope you're well. Honestly do. I'm doing alright. My voice is a little weird today. Feel a little more gravelly than usual. Don't know why. Don't feel sick. Nuggets, thank you for the host. And Paul Menenovus, thank you for the 2 bits. Cold brew coffee. Good cold brew coffee. Eating some gum. I haven't had gummy anything, and I didn't even know how long. Well, I suppose I had some sugar-free gummy things when I was on keto. When I went to the cinema. Selection of cinema snacks when you're on keto is fairly limited. Found these sugar-free gummy stuff. It was alright. It wasn't great. Tell you what, I could go one of those enormous gummy snakes, worm things. I don't know about how long. It's huge, thick things. I could have one of those right now. Just gnaw on it throughout the stream. Just need it to be Friday right now. Just watch that Sword and Shield overview trailer. Which one? Because there's a few of them that cover different sort of aspects. But yeah, I watched those before yesterday's stream and I was pretty hyped about it. You might want to be honest. Your said dirty drinks is the reason. I would be honest about it if I was that. I'm not ashamed of having an occasional drink. Actually, much like gummies, I don't think I've had a drink in longer than I've had gummy stuff. No, I tell a lie. I had drinks at the at PAX obviously, and before that at the Intel Gen 10 launch thing. And before that, at the Acer thing. So yeah, no, but I haven't actually drank booze since I came back from PAX. No, mainly because I can't afford it. That said, I still do have some of that single malt left from last year's New Year's. Saving that, have that again. Just don't eat sugar-free Haribo gummy bears. I've heard some bad Amazon reviews about those. I think those are the ones I had. They were fine. The sugar replacement they use in the gummy bears is not the most ideal sweetener, though, if you're on keto, because it can spike your blood sugar. They have a few different ones. They've got some sort of hard candy style ones. I forget what they call them. Little fruit drops or something. And they've got some sort of caramel stuff, hard caramel kind of candy. They're pretty good too, and the sweetness in both of those are more keto friendly because they don't spike your blood sugar, or glucose production, I should say, more than blood sugar. But yeah, but the gummies are alright. They weren't really a decent substitute for actual just gummies made with glucose, but whatever. The newest one. What are we talking about? The newest one? Wait, there's another one. Oh yeah. I mean, if you go to the main Pokemon website, or indeed the Pokemon YouTube channel, I think there's a few videos. There's sort of the gameplay trailer. There's a sort of flavor trailer. There's one about camping. There's one about Gigantamax stuff, and yeah, there's a few different little teaser and promotional videos for the Pokemon stuff. Yikes! And in summer, I know, right? I need to start a beer fund. I can have a beer in summer. Did not wind up catching the shiny Meowth, no. We might go back to it, maybe later today, depending on how we go on this stream. But you know, shiny Meowth wasn't part of the original plan, so I'm not too disappointed about that. We got our shiny Ponyta, and we got our shiny again, I meant to say Ghastly. Why have I blanked? Coughing. So the rest of the stream was just sort of gravy. I'd send you a bag of gummy somethings, but enough you'd appreciate them. Let me guess. Those special gummy treats that are intended for purchase for hens nights and such. Shaped mysteriously like a... Man, I was going to roll into the Austin Powers game. What was that? Oh, I missed the graphic. Duffman! Very nice. Thank you, Duffman, for contributing. Get some duff. Actually, I'm not gonna... The only duff I've ever seen on shelves... Alright, let's go to the graveyard and get Duffman a grave for a start. The only duff I've seen on store shelves... And this was a pretty questionable thing, because duff, you know, in the fiction of Simpsons is a beer, right? But they once made a duff... I don't know what it was, an energy drink or just a regular soft drink. It might have been by energy drink. But there was a duff soft drink you could get. So kids could pretend to drink beer, I don't know. Don't know if you can still get it. It pops up from time to time. I remember about a year or so ago, my mate found some in the store somewhere. That must have been real old stock or something. Alright. Gold block for Duffman. We need a piece of dye for the side. Zoop. And... I don't know. I feel like I'll put Duffman right here. Why not? Zoop. Sign, please. Okay. R-I-P. Duffman. Skadoink. Skadoink. Thank you, Duffman.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Ooh. 27th month sub for CXG's right there. Already? 27 months already?
BluntNate, hey guys.
You go. Man, time flies, doesn't it? 27 months already for you. Please, splash some love in the chat for CXG's there. Continuing that prime sub there for 27 months worth. What was I saying? Right, I was talking about how I'm not actually gonna spend that $10 on Duff. I might put it towards the beer, or I might just keep putting it towards the Sword and Shield price padding. I still do have that up. I did mean to take that down for today's stream because we're not doing Pokemon today. Ah, fuck it, I'll leave it up. Whatever.
Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! What? Someone followed.
Kruger the cat. Thank you.
Why
for the follow.
me? Quack!
Right, so plan for today.
Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! What? Someone followed.
Nick, thank you for the follow.
Why me?
Do
Quack!
you really think anyone actually falls for that anymore? Nick, do you? Does any streamer anywhere fall for that anymore? How old are you? Nice joke, Boomer. Okay, Boomer joke. No. We have to find a better way to do that. Okay, Boomer joke doesn't quite work, does it? Am I carrying any dirt? I am carrying dirt. Alright. Let's fix this weird hole here, which I don't know why is here. Why did I leave that hole there? No idea. Some of this too. Right there, right there. There. Right, so, last weekend when we were streaming, we were trying to figure out how to do my pig harvesting thing, right? I figured it out. So I've got these guys down here. I mean, I'll show you as we build it, because I haven't built the sheep one yet. I had to figure out the mechanics first. But yeah, I had to change plan, because I just couldn't get the baby pigs to filter out properly in the way I wanted to do it originally, in the more natural looking pen. So I have to fall back on some old school trickery here. So I've got my breeders here. Feed them up with carrots, and then the babies get plopped into here fairly reliably so far in my testing. And when they grow up, we harvest them, and then we get their meat. Which looks like they're all grown up now, so let me demonstrate. Did I just... I could have sworn I just saw a player head. Or maybe it just didn't come up as a pig head. Oh, it was a pig head. It looked like a player's head when the item dropped there. So something else we're going to do today, once we get the sheep farm reconstructed, is we're going to figure out a hall of faces, or hall of skulls, or hall of victory, or hall of something where to put those heads we've been collecting here and there. Speaking of beer, might go get one out of the fridge. Jealousy. Thy name is Blunty. Is it at least an Asahi? Right. You know what? First off, let's degub a little bit. I'm a little bit choked up here. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Take that back. Pop that there. Pop that there. And go find some place to take a nap, because it's not time already. Hey, Izzy. How you doing? We were talking about you yesterday, in yesterday's stream. We were talking about shiny hunting techniques and how I like the sneaky one. And every time I talked about it, I was like, I wish Izzy was here. She always reminds me which bloody game I'm talking about, because you know how I always get X and Y and ORAS confused when it comes to which one had the sneaky mechanic. It never sticks in my brain, no matter how many times you correct me. But you weren't there yesterday to correct me. Back working any weekdays. No more nights. Nice. Which means we can stream again. Excellent. How you feeling? How's the job going? Doing well? Won't just be a lookalike pastor. Has it been a year of lurking? I mean, I know you haven't been as active as you used to be, but has it been a year? I still count you as a regular. You're part of the main cast here. You're a prime regular. But nice to see you be a bit active again. You have been missed. Bought 2 of them. Might have one tonight. Gonna save the other one for Pokemon Sword and Shield release site. Yeah, nice. Actually, maybe I will splurge some Duffman money on just a beer or 2, so we can properly celebrate Pokemon when it launches. I'll just get a pint can of Asahi or something. It's about $5. Oh wait, is it 5 or 7? Don't know. I usually buy them in 6-packs. I'm sure the regulars remember you. I'm sure they do. Dorcas will. Skull Kid will. Right. So let's make a start here. I mean, first we need to get rid of all this. What is... Oh, right. I was going to say, what's that sign doing there? But then I remembered that's where the catchment is, because I didn't put it on this side, because it's reverse of the pig one. I'm getting confused and baffled already. Pray for me. Let's just put that this other way out. Now, I don't remember how I did this. How far down did I go? Gonna need slabs. Gonna need glass panes. I'm gonna need that chicken to get the hell out of here. Off you go, chicken. Right, so we go doop-a-doop. Or do we do doop-a-doop? I think we go doop-a-doop. Wait, how did I line that up? I want to get this symmetrical. I've got it right in the middle, somehow. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have I done this asymmetrically? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have. That's what's screwing me up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just swipe out that end. We'll treat this as the middle. That's where I'm getting screwed up. I built the pens too hastily. Didn't do them symmetrically. You need to get that Japanese stuff because Pokemon is a Japanese game. Well, I mean, Asahi Superdry is my favorite beer anyway, so I'd get that regardless of whether it was culturally appropriate. I made a point of continuing my sub, even though I knew I could never make it to the streams. I noticed that, and thank you ever so much for that. Very kind and generous of you, Uzi. So, yeah, here we go. This is what I need. So our sheep will go there. All the babies will drop through down the bottom, which means I'm just going to have to do this to make sure I can get up. Bye, chicken. Where's that chicken? Oh, he escaped. No, it's not the same chicken. Oh, there he is. Spring. Righty. So, do like so. No, not like so. Top end, please. There we go. So, sheep going there. Build up around it. Don't need that. And I'm out of slabs. So, Bunty, I'm sure you've talked about this before. Oh, you know me. I'll talk about stuff again and again and again. Make sure everyone catches the conversation. Surely you must have seen Joker by now. I have. Thoughts on Joker, in a nutshell, are this. Not a very good Joker movie, but a pretty good copycat movie of the original Taxi Driver out of 1977, I want to say. Yeah, it's basically a worse version of Taxi Driver, but with a clown instead of a dejected war veteran. That's all it is. It's kind of nice to see movies like that being made again, because I feel like we just don't get movies like that these days. So maybe that might trigger a resurgence of more thoughtful, slower-paced, carefully crafted movies as opposed to Hollywood blockbuster style stuff, because it has managed to still make Hollywood blockbuster money despite not being a, you know, superhero film, which is basically all they make these days. But yeah, it's just kind of a weak copycat of Taxi Driver. But you know, most people these days haven't seen Taxi Driver. You know, or most people under 40 probably haven't seen it, even though it's a cinematic classic. Not that it was that widely respected in its own time. It became a cult classic later, as many of the greatest films do. Yeah. If you like Joker and you haven't seen Taxi Driver, you should definitely watch Taxi Driver. It's very similar thematics, but done in a much better crafted way. Like, just better written. Probably not better shot. Joker was shot really nicely. The cinematics in it were really quite nice. I'll give it that. But I think the acting is weaker. Not that there was much wrong with the acting of Joker. It was just stronger in Taxi Driver. The score is pretty good too, yeah. I don't remember much about the score of Taxi Driver, so it probably didn't make that big of an impact on me. I haven't seen it in years. But yeah, I mean, it was fine. Not good, but not great, but fine. Oh, actually, before I pour water down, let me make sure I know what I'm doing down here. I need to get rid of this. So all the babies plop down there. We do need a sign here. And I've already got ice. I do already have ice, good. Alright, so we'll put a sign there to stop the water up here from flowing down. Get rid of that, that, and that. So we'll put a source there so they get pushed down into this stream. Oh crap, I'm stuck. There we go. Alright, so go water source, water source, water source. And that should be complete. So let's get more buckets so I don't have to run back and forth. So does me loving the movie means I don't properly know Joker? Well, I mean, even the people who made the film said that's not the Joker. Their intent in lore or whatever is that Arthur would be the inspiration for the man who then became the Batman arch nemesis, Joker. Yeah, quite a lot like Jerome, actually. It's kind of the prototype, the inspiration, the test run. Which, you know, I can accept that. But yeah, it definitely wasn't anything like any Joker I've ever known in Batman lore. Which I'm fine with. You know, comics are always reinventing shit. The Joker I like best is nothing like the original Joker as it was written in the comics for the very, you know, in his premiere days. Mark Hamill's Joker is nothing like the Joker that was invented. It's fine to change stuff. I'm not against that. But it's also okay not to like new versions of stuff on their own merits. I came back for buckets, didn't I? Excuse me? Ah, there we go. And has the night cycle sped up? Or am I just waffling more than usual? Certainly, oh, I think every Joker ever has done a better job than Leto. He was terrible. Absolutely terrible. He's such a bad actor. Everything I've seen him in, not that I've seen him in much, mind you, but you know, the two biggest roles I've seen him in, the you know, Suicide Squad and the Blade Runner quote unquote sequel, which I've got my own problems with. He was terrible in that too. Just horrible, overacting, hammy, desperate to steal a scene, but not talented enough to steal a scene. I fucking hate Leto. I do not understand how he keeps getting work. I just don't. He's bad at acting. Alright, I have to use it set bunkers. There we go. Am I going to have a problem here? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take the glass away and put it down again. We should have flow. No, still a problem? Alright. Oh shit. Nope, don't fall down. You won't be able to get back out. We might have to waterlog these. But if I waterlog it, I'm going to have a problem with flow. Well, I've made the pig one like this, and it didn't seem to be a problem. They'll shove each other around eventually. Surely. Oh, yeah, I ruined the flow. Ruined it. Ruined it. Ruined it. Have I made everything source blocks now? God damn it. There we go. Come here. Right, okay, back to work. You do waffle a lot. Well, evidently doesn't as they reformed MCR. What? What's MCL? Actually, what if I do... Whoops, no. What if I would log this one and do it like this? No, it still doesn't work properly. That'll solve the problem more or less, though. They can't get stuck behind the pane if there's no way to get stuck behind the pane, so that's fine. Alright, so this should be fine here. Except it's not going to work properly unless... Would you please get out? God damn it. I forgot. I have to stop this water flow as well. Otherwise they'll just jump up and down. There we go. Now they can fall into there. And eventually get pushed down there and away they go to their doom. Scoot-a-doop. Okay. Now I'm good. All we have to do is get a few adult sheep into there. We should effectively be done. That all looks fine to me. Might have to adjust that slightly. Don't know whether I've stopped that water flow there properly or not. If I go down, I'm going to get trapped. Got trapped anyway. So I wonder if they're going to dance here. Well, I'll have to look and see. Suck it and see, as they say. Boink, a doink, a doink. Now, am I carrying my fences? I am carrying my fences. Let's wall this off so they can't escape. Gates. Gates. Minecraft. Be smarter. Alright, so I can get in and out, break those gates, draw them out with food. We should be fine. Come on. Oh, come on. Pigs behaved. What the? How did you do that, sheep? I got one in. Thank you, Izzy, for gifting a sub to Micklefish. Very kind of you. Oh, that's how they escaped. They just jumped over there. Okay, then. Fine. Well, these are useless, so... I'll just do it this way. Another one down. Can't see what I'm doing. Go in the hole. Another one down. Right. Now we're on. Now we're on it. Alright. Let me just jab at the love button there. There we go. I thing is, we have fiber to the site. For some reason, it doesn't extend to private lines. Might test the... Wait, what's going on? Let me scroll up, see what's going on. What did I miss there? Can you recommend any Joker-related Batman comics that can be read without much context? Not off the top of my head, no. It's been a while since I've read some of the current stuff. The Joker, I don't think has many... I mean, there's the Killing Joke, of course. That's some pretty classic Joker stuff there that'll put chills up your spine. Read the comic. Skip the animated movie until you've read the comic, because the animated movie they made of the Killing Joke doesn't quite do it justice. And they put in some extra stuff there that kind of detracts and devalues a couple of characters as well. Which I'm not going to be specific about, just for spoiler's sake, but yeah, The Killing Joke. It's a fairly short read, but one of the best Joker-focused Batman stories that I can name right off the top of my head. There we go. We got them all. Did I get them all? No way. Alright, Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. I need chests. Okay. Actually, before we put the weed away, we might as well do a breed round and make sure this is actually working. Oh, I can't get the glass in the same way as I did the pigs because the sheep are too tall. The reason the glass is here is to keep other animals from falling in there. So I guess we can just do that to achieve the same thing. We might get a couple of chickens stuck in there maybe, but we'll see. Wait, how can I breed more? There we go. Yeah, I might have to wind up doing the water dance thing to make breeding a bit easier. Didn't really have that problem with the pigs, but forgot that chicken's still there. Alright, baby sheep, do. Baby sheep, do. Is it not working? Do we have to readjust this because sheep are bigger? Anyway, I've got to go nap first. Oops, I've seen the animated version already, haha. Well, I mean, yeah. Read the comic. Ideally, you would read the comic before seeing the animated version. Still read the comic. Dark Knight Returns also has some really cool Joker stuff in it, but it's not super Joker focused. And once again, comic far superior to the animated adaptation they made. Although the animated adaptation of Dark Knight Returns is much better than the animated adaptation of Killing Joke. They did a pretty decent job of Reign of the Superman with the animated adaptation. Death of Superman, for that matter. It's like the fourth time they've tried to tell the Death of Superman Doomsday story in animated form in one way or the other. They finally got it. They finally got it close to right. But the Reign of the Superman follow-up is pretty good too. Alright, now I'm gonna have to try and do this to figure out what's going on down here. see any babies at all. What happened to the babies? Down, please. Bye. I wonder if for the sheep I need a little extra room. There we go. That was the issue. Bingo. That's all it was. Alright then, let's fix up my asymmetry. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, this is going... I don't want to say it out loud, but it is going smoother than I anticipated it going. I think we can get rid of this as well at this point. That was just there to help me keep the sheep under control. Who's your favorite Joker, animated or live action? Oh, it's Hamill's Joker, no question. Batman the Animated Series? Easy. Easy answer. Had such menace in him. Just consistently. No matter if the story was, you know, the Joker just being sort of super lighthearted and, you know, not specifically trying to murder everyone and everything around him, or whether he was playing sinister Joker, there was just always a beautiful edge of sinister to him that engendered some genuine fear in him, or from him. Easily Hamill. Would like Hamill to play him at least once in live action. Well, I mean, we've seen Hamill approach that in Flash when he played Trickster, which was a cute little callback to when he played that same character in the original Flash show, by the way. You know what? Maybe instead of these, we use trapdoors. Might be a cleaner solution to keeping animal pollution out. Yeah. Looks a bit weird, but we can fix that up by maybe doing this. Alright, I keep forgetting you can't stack slab on top of slab. Wish you could. Did it again. How many years have I been playing this game? I still can't remember. You can't do that. Yeah, that'll work fine. Now we just have to work out a way to make this not look so ugly. I think at this point we can take those bricks across the back as well. Maybe take them all the way up to the wall. I'm going to need more bricks. I like that nod. Would have loved to full on Joker. I'll take Trickster. Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is, Hamill's just a bit long on the tooth now to do a Joker outside of kind of a live-action adaptation of Dark Knight Returns. I mean, they could do the whole de-aging thing and stuff, but eh. Brick. Oh, I'm nearly out of standard bricks. I've turned too many of them into slabs. Oh, I just need to dig up. I'm all jammed up. Could have just stacked those buckets, but whatever. Drives me nuts you can't put carpet on top of slabs. Yeah, that too. That too. Also that we can't have slabs and stairs out of concrete. Oh well. Maybe someday. Not seen the new one yet, but I built an intentional mental blockade around Lito's version. Yeah, we were talking about that just a second ago. Lito's version is just atrociously bad. Not only is it just a bad Joker, it's bad acting. Just straight up bad acting. Right, now, let's see. Oh, one thing I could do is drop the brick line back so we have a little more symmetry, or we could keep the lead out front and maybe. I don't like where this is going. No. Try the slab roof trick again. Actually, now that we don't have headroom with the pigs to worry about, maybe we do... Trapdoor, yeah. I did like how they looked. But no. New one isn't Lido though. Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, he is a good actor. And he did a damn fine job in the movie in capturing the emotions that were inherent in that character, but it was the character I didn't love. It had nothing to do with Joaquin's acting skills. Didn't really love the laugh he came up with though. Although I did like the touch of, he had his natural laugh, and then he had one of the forced laughs where he was just laughing when people were expecting him to laugh. That was a little subtle thing he did, which I really liked. Yeah, and Lito's still pissing his pants. Why don't people like me? I'm a good actor. No, you're not. You suck. Jared Leto is just like peak millennial. Constant victim. Everything's someone else's fault. If people don't like him, then obviously they've got it out for him. These aren't permanent. Yammits! Thank you.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
22 months sub. Thank you very much, Jammits. Let's get some love in the chat there, please. All right, as I was saying, before Jammits so rudely interrupted me with his kindness and generosity. Yeah, the slopes back there aren't permanent. They're just there so I can orient these trapdoors properly. And I need more spruce trapdoors. It's going to be one of those ones where I just run back and forth all the time. Wait, am I carrying any? I have some spruce. I can only make pressure plates there. Trying to say this without spoiling. I don't get the filmmaker saying it's just an inspiration for Joker and yet pushing connection with the Waynes. Yeah, that whole thing felt pretty forced. I feel like that whole thing with the Waynes is kind of a leftover from an earlier version of the script. Because in the context of what the movie was, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Plus, it woefully mischaracterized Daddy Wayne. He has never, ever been presented as such a self-serving piece of shit. In every other piece of Batman material in history, he's a caring doctor. He cared about Gotham. He did everything he could to make Gotham a better place for the lower classes and the poorer people and, down and outs. But, yeah, in this version, he was just like super capitalist man. Only out for himself and his rich friends, and it really rubbed me the wrong way. Because living up to his father's expectations is just one of the key driving forces of Bruce Wayne. Whatever. I think that chicken's just a permanent resident now. She's going to stay there forever. Wait, what happened to my pigs? Didn't I... sheep. Didn't I flush a few sheep down here? Didn't they not wind up coming up the chute? God damn it. Alright then, let's go find out what happened. Oh, I see. The main issue is there's only one of them, so he wasn't shoved where he needs to be. God damn it. Let's see if we can fix that before he grows up. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make him bounce on water so I can breed a bit easier. Breed, you fuckers. Hello, my name is Indigo Matoe. You didn't kill my father. Let me get you a drink. Yeah. Oh, one of them just died. Why did you die? Why are you dying? Minecraft! Why did he die? What did he suffocate on? Alright then. Suffocate on that, dickhead. It's exactly the same system as I used with the pigs. It is pushing across here, so that's fine. No, I'm doing this one as well, just to make triply sure. There's no reason they shouldn't just push across there. Thank you for the host there, Southern. I can leave that open until I can figure out what's going on with these sheep. Right, easiest path to squirt some water in there so they jump up and down is probably drill here. Get in the hole, please. Thank you. No, if I squirt water there, that's going to create source block issues. Damn it. I guess I'll just suffer through it. Now that coal's just going to bother me forever because he's never going to take it out. Don't need it. I just don't need it. Happy? I think the issue here is he's desperately trying to get back to the other sheep. Maybe the plan should be to leave one adult in the pen at all times. Just to help bait them up there a bit easier. The other thing I could do would be to drop that water source down one so I can just push this flow all the way in. Oh, come on! You're exactly the same size as a piglet, and the piglets shoot up just fine. But you? No, you suffocate on the ceiling for some reason. That's just horse shit right there. Way to fix that. We'll put some glass here. There we go. Now you go under. You won't be able to suffocate. Glass box should force you up through the channel. Actually, it would be sheep shit. Don't start, Sculpey. Just don't start with me right now. For the love of God. Please just go into the chute like the pigs. Shove. Poke. Interesting. I pushed him through all the way to the other side where the pigs are and he went up fine. What have I done differently? Just die or get out of the way, would you? Let's see here. Drop. Oh, I know what I've done differently. There's a bigger drop. Oh, that's easy fixed. That's the yeah. It's the drop that helps. So, right. Let's go ahead and harvest this ice back up. Ice, ice, baby. Do 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 do. Get up, please. Thank you. Okay, now we drop you off the edge there. So, doop-a-doop. Wait, what? So it would not come all the way over here? I can't even see. Oh, it does. Just slow. That's fine. Slow is fine, as long as it's consistent.
Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! What? Someone followed.
Thank you for the follow.
Why me? Quack!
Adambi. That was a tricky one. Alright, now we go across. Uninterrupted until here. Let's shove each other through. It should be fine. Just put the light there so we can see what we're doing. Right, okay, now we're consistent across both sides. We should have consistent behavior across both sides in theory. Hopefully. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put glass back there so I can actually see it happening. Right, one more try. Bed first. Sea Dark Plaza. Can I play? No, you can't play. Couple of reasons. One, this is a single player world. Number two, why would I just let some rando into my world? I've never seen you in my streams before. What would compel me to let you into my world? What possible reason would I have? I'd barely let some of the regulars in here. Can't trust those fuckers. Profile picture needed serious updating. Changed a lot the past year. Transitions to do. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! What? Someone followed.
Thank you, jack off.
Why me?
I'll read that one out. I won't do the nick or knee ones, but that one I'll say out loud. It's always nice when some jack off comes into the stream. Alright, down you plop, in you go. Oh, let's drop the wheat so they don't bait out. Still having the same problem. They fight harder against the current than the pigs do. Oh, no, there we go. We got one up here. I guess they'll shove each other up. As long as we do a decent breed up. Alright. What I might have to do is this. And are you going to drown if I place a water block source there so you dance and so I can breed you properly? I'm going to try and get it on that block. That makes it a bit easier. Not tremendously easy. I think we still need another source. Can I get to it? Can you move your head out of the way? There we go. Oh, nearly saw it. Oh. Oh, come on. Zoop. There we go. Not jumping as much as they would on a solid block full of water, but this is slightly easier. Oh, put the bead away. Oh, and I've managed to flood the channel. How did I do that? I must have saturated one of the slabs instead. God damn it. Always with the problems! Solution. There we go. I think we might be getting somewhere here now. Trial and error. We should probably make this consistent now as well. Might saturate the pigs, might not. I don't think the pigs need it. They've been breeding up fine without it. Alright, let's leave those guys to it. I'm going to degub and let the system run and see if it'll actually run properly. First, I need to put the wheat away. Plus, you don't know if someone is a griefer or not. Well, I mean, that was my point I was driving at, T-Dog. Like I said, I wouldn't even trust some of the multi-year regulars around here not to grief me if I let them into my world. You know who you are. Fuck letting randos in. Who would? Nobody. Where's my dirt box? There it is. Glass. There and there. Oh, what's going on? Just doing the dial up. Stuck it.
I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove a thing.
Classic Simpsons reference. I used to be on so many t-shirts. Don't have a cow, man, was the other one. Remember when they tried to give Bart catchphrases? I Carumba was the only one ever stuck. Thank you ever so much, Skull Kid. Let's get you another gold block for your grave. Grave of gravity at this point with that many gold blocks on it. Wonder how much that'd weigh. Someone do the math. We know how much gold weighs, and these things are like a meter cubed, right? That's the concession of Minecraft. The block is a meter. How much does each one of these gold blocks weigh? If it was real. A lot. Thank you, Math Whiz Ray. Your glorious mathematics prides us all. A lot. A great big pile. Zerp. Skadoink. Respect, chicken. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Jesus Christ, Gokit. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. My God. Have I thanked you recently for your ridiculous generosity, by the way? I don't feel like I ever thank you enough. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Is that the Harry Potter thing? Ridiculous? It's been a while since I've seen the movie. 59 gold blocks. What does that weigh? 11.387 metric tons. Holy moly. And it's not like the weight is distributed either. There's no foundation under that grave. It's just pressing down. I feel like the ground should sink in. And back I go. Didn't even let me get out of the graveyard. Who was that? Oh, Skullkid again. Oh, I should have saw that coming. The OCD triggered, didn't it? That was a compulsive move. Couldn't let it sit at
Just so
59.
it's an even number.
Thank you. Uh, 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter, 193 kilograms per cubic. 193. Each one of these cubes is 193 kilograms of gold. That'd be the heaviest block in Minecraft, wouldn't it? Because we don't have any denser materials, do we? Gold is like the densest material there is in Minecraft. I mean, outside of modding, where you might have access to other more exotic materials. Skadoink! No room for respect chicken, so I'll just wave the chicken at it. Respect chicken wave. Chicken wibble. No. Something. 11,580 kilograms now. That weighs almost as much as Trump's ego. That's right, we're getting political up in here. Fuck you guys. I was actually going to go for a fat joke. I was trying to think of like a fat actor or someone. And then I thought, you know what? Don't be that guy. Don't mock people because they're chubby. You've been chubbier in your life, Blunty. Oh, wait. 19.3 tons per cubic meter. That doesn't sound right. Nearly 20 tons for a cubic meter of gold? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. Something's off there. Someone check that math. Sir Isis Microfish from Aberdeen. Hey, says my cultural heritage. Like my ancestry, as far as back I can trace it at least, goes back to Aberdeen. We hated Trumpelstiltskin before it was cool. No, I think it's always been cool to hate that douche. He's never been a good person in his entire existence. Alright, let's go give those sheep a breed round. They would have reset by now, hopefully. Gold is in the top 5 densest elements known to man. Top 5 naturally occurring elements, I think, is the more specific category. Right? I think there's a few things heavier that can be created or theorized. I think it's naturally occurring is the cavat. Could be wrong. Nearly the same as tungsten and uranium. Yep. Less than iridium and osmium. And slightly denser than lead, right? Or is it slightly less dense than lead? I know it's... because that's the whole thing behind alchemy, right? Turning lead into gold because they weigh almost exactly the same thing. That was the cue for that, or whatever it was. Alright, let's have a look. Sheepy. Feel like we should have seen them pop up by now. God damn it. Yeah, I think I've accidentally saturated one of those slabs back there and ruined it. Oh no, there is one down there. We just need the other ones are caught up. I don't know. I'm gonna come back to this. I'm just done with that. I hate fighting with Minecraft like this. Let's do some pigs and see if they still work. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to saturate these guys as well. Damn it. It was working fine before. How can I get to them? There we go. Gotta separate them out a little bit. Piggy. 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter. Cubic centimeter is 100. Yes, it is. Which is 1 million cubic centimeters. 1 million times 19.3 is a million grams. Divided by that, it's 19.3 tons. That still sounds wrong. I mean, the math is easy. It still seems way too much. 20 tons for a cubic meter of gold? I don't know, man. Sounds wacky. Yeah, I don't think the pigs are working anymore either for some reason. I swear to God they were. I've got the proof. Oh, there's the proof right there. Whatever. Looks like it's going to be one of those farms I have to redesign 12 times before it works consistently. Therefore, I do believe the correct technical terminology for the cumulative mass of that stack is 1 metric fuck ton. I believe you are correct, sir. It's nearly twice as dense as that, is it? Huh. I wonder where I got that information from. Right. Let's figure out what we want to do with our wall of death here. A hole of death is what we need. Oh, I know. I think I finally figured out what I want to do with this mountainside. Let's put a big... like a vault door or something here. Yeah. That's what I want here. Kind of a big vault door. And inside we'll have a tunnel. And on the wall of the tunnel, we'll have the heads. Now, what have I got behind there? I don't think I've got anything. There's the guts of the farm. Come down to about there. Pretty sure there's nothing directly behind it. We should be able to dig straight in and just go. Let's find out. Yeah, so we'll sort of do the doorway at this level so we can hide that behind the door line kind of thing. We should do it circular. Oh, I just had an idea. I was thinking we should do a circular vault door entrance, but instead of like making it look like a Fallout door, because fuck Fallout these days. I'm still on the Pokemon headset. What if we make a big Pokeball? And we'll have all the heads as our captured Pokemon heads or something. I don't know. I just want a big Pokeball door. That's all I want. Alright, give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to quickly Google up a circle for Minecraft so I get the dimensions nice. Image search. There we go. That one will do just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 across the bottom. All right. So, how do I want to center this? Wait, how far out from the side there? We're doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out in total. So we go. If you want the edge of it to come here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So it'll come to that edge. That's about right too. That entire space will be taken up quite nicely. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 1, 2. Is he gifting out yet another sub to Jason? This brings Jason to 7 months. Thank you, Izzy. Congratulations, Jason. Free sub. Put some love in the chat, please, for the gift and for the sub. Okay, now what I might do is grab some like white concrete blocks just so I can sort of block out the shape a bit clearer in my head so I don't get all confused. Oh, I forgot to use the silk touch on the bloody glowstone. Oh well. I'd love seeing that sub button. Alright, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then it's out 2 like that. And, oh wait, I'm slightly off kilter here, so let's get this right. Out 2 like that, and up 2. And then 4 from there. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Out of the way, tree. A tree! Excuse me. How do you think you're doing? Get off. So what did I say? 1, 2.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Here comes Izzy with their own sub. Whee! More love. 2. Ooh, we might be coming too high here. That's right, we don't need the entire tunnel to be the entrance. Just the front-facing part of it can be this, that's fine. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. There we go. It brings us even to the top of the wall here, which is quite nice, actually. That's going to be a big Pokeball. I like it. It's going to take up the entirety of this sort of mountainside face or cliffside face, which we've been wanting to do something with ever since day one, so I think it's going to fit perfectly. Oh, by the way, extra love, because that sub brings Izzy up to 36 months, which is in fact 3 whole entire years, by the way. So another round of love for Izzy, please. And T-Dog, while you're at it,
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
who themselves have just come up to 6 months, which is another one of those nice little milestone numbers. Wait a second, that was another Izzy. Izzy going nuts with the gifts today. Kind Izzy. Generous Izzy. Trying to make up for lost time out of guilt, Izzy. Why no love song? I'm angry now. What love song? I've never had a love song. What are you talking about? I don't even know any love songs. I'm bitter and broken-hearted. The gift sub song. Did I used to have a song for gift subs? You're confusing me. What's going on? Oh, the one na. That's a good question. Maybe it doesn't play when it's a resub to someone else. Maybe the resub song or noise takes over for the gift sub noise. There might be a priority stack thing going on there. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. The one na. Yeah, I suspect it's a weird priority thing with Streamlabs. Wait a second. Done something wrong here. That's ain't right. Alright, that one there should have been 4. That's what I've done. Yep. Do. Skadoosh. Poppity pop. Skadonk. No, skadonk there, please. And I'm gonna have to do some of this to get in there. Wait, I'm all skewed again. God damn it, I hate trying to make circles in Minecraft. Where have I gone wrong here? That one needs to be doubled down. Yeah, I've all screwed up just there. That's fine. We can fix that. One, 2, 3, 4, 2. Wait a second. We had a cotton picking second. This is out of alignment. How did I do that? 1, 2. What? My brain's short-circuiting, guys. Help me. Have I made that 3 down there? Is that what I've done? I have. That's what threw me off. Fuck. There it is. There's the mistake. Right here. Skadam. We have to go deeper to find my mistake. Gonna need some dips in chat, please, guys. That was a pretty dumb mistake right there. I need those dip faces. Give them to me. So, actually, that placement there should still be fine. We should be able to match it up once we meet it up from this end. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're back on track. That goes there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. What have I done? Oh. Bloody hell, I'm stupid. Just so dumb. Yeah. No? How the hell do I keep fucking this up? Ah! Tree! Get the fuck out of here so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, that. Oh, I did 3 mistakes. God damn it. Can I just... Oh, sorry for not wanting the headphone users about the tree capitator there. That was my bad. Ooh, I can derp now. Yes, you can't miss because you can derp now. You can derp your heart out. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, are we finally back on track? I think we're finally back on track. Actually, I'm going to need to put that one there so I can reach under there. There we go. Jesus. Have you ever seen someone making a circle look so hard? In your life, has anyone ever had more trouble than I have making circles in Minecraft? Never has that alert been more appropriate. Achievement get. I got a key item. Thank you, Paul, for announcing my shame. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll put a tree back in that corner or something to cover that little spot up, but yeah. Okay, now we've got the shape done. I think what we might do is come forward another step because I was planning on starting the circle there. I just wanted this for the shape. So I'll do that outside in black. And then do the white and red on the inside. And it should look quite a lot like the original icon did. Maybe. Oh, there's an idea. Actually, no. I was going to say maybe we could do it in glass. But we can't carve back into that side of the mountain to get it done. Maybe we do the bottom half of the Pokeball. Oh, there we go. There we go. Top half in red concrete. Bottom half in light grey glass, maybe, for the white part. So we can see into the tunnel we're going to make for the faces. Yeah. Yep. We've seen you build stuff micro before, lol. Easy. You think you can be mean just because you're being kind? We need to make some black concrete. Ooh, that's the next step. Do we have enough dye and crap for making enough black concrete? Or do we have to go squid hunting? Ooh, no, we might. We might have sufficient black dye to make just enough. First off, though, don't care about that. That. Do care about that. Right. A little bit of sand. A little bit of gravel. A little bit of black concrete. 48. That feels like it should be enough. Sleep time. Can't wait until BluntNate dies. Well, that's the main thing to say. BluntNate will so regret being happy at my coming back. He seems to have forgotten how often I laugh at him. You know what? Maybe I did. Rose-colored glasses and all that, is he? Alright. I'm just going to carve out a little spot here so we can make ourselves some concrete without washing away any flowers and stuff. And I need one bucket back. I do with love though. I know you do, Izzy. Which is why you're not banned yet. Like that little passive threat there? Yet. Yeah, let's make some black concrete. Or possibly not. At least you didn't wait for me to get to the top of the stack. Also, have you not gotten Leroy once yet today?
I have a pen. I have an apple pen. I have a pen. I have pineapple up pineapple pen apple pen up and pineapple apple pen.
I don't think that worked quite the way you imagined it would have. I think it's the hyphen that threw off the text-to-speech on that one. The hyphen killed it. Pineapple pen. Thank you again, Skull Kid. Boink. I'll not mention that you're an uneven number again now, though. Stop using your pick on dirt. I know. It was just a bit of dirt. It's fine. It was just so... It was... Parts of it was rushed, though. I think the hyphen made it rush some part. Some parts it was doing in a decent rhythm, and then it just went... So high right now. I think we need to build something else here, don't we? Feels like there's a gap there just waiting to be filled. Maybe a little fishing hut or something down there. Doink! Respect, chicken! Oh, I'm out of chicken. Oh dear. Can we get a screenshot? Sure. Of this view? Whoops. Get up there. Alright. Just get to the edge here. Right about there feels pretty good. Skadoink. There we go. I'll pop that in the Discord after the stream. Alrighty, where were we? Black concrete. Did I? I must have left a piece behind. Hey, Star Sapphire, how you doing today? Always a pleasure to see you come in. Oop, I'm caught up on the fence. Turn too soon. So far, functioning as usual. I am operating with a standard. Oh wait, what's the line from Data? He's operating within standard. God, I can't remember what it was. Functioning within standard operating procedures. Damn it. Parameters. That's the word I was looking for. Parameters. Operating within standard operating parameters or something like that. Whatever. Operating within normal parameters. That's probably the sentence I was shooting for. I think I'd have a better handle on that, seeing as I just finished going through all of Next Gen. For don't even know how many times that is now. And I finished going through Last Airbender as well. I'm now just starting Season 2 of Korra. That's what I've been doing with a lot of my downtime this week, where I just haven't been able to get shit done. Been watching Avatar. And I think I'm going to go to Stargate SG-1 after I'm done with that from next series rewatch. Feels like it's been long enough since I watched Stargate. It's time for another go. Excuse me. Thank you. Probably best if I do this part from the bottom. Right. We did all that in the time it took the water to get all the way down to the ground level. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we need some... You know what? Instead of using concrete for the top part, maybe wool would be a better texture. Let's give wool a go. I do have plenty... Oh, not plenty, but perhaps enough. Well, I mean, got plenty of red dye anyway. You can always make more red... Oh, wait, chicken. I need more chicken. I need more food. Gonna starve. We are currently building a great big Pokeball pixel art kind of thing, with the intention being it's going to be a path into a little hole here, whereupon we will turn it into a kind of memorial place where we're going to start piling up all these mob heads we've been getting. Because I have a data pack installed, which means mobs, when killed, occasionally drop their faces. And we need somewhere to display that properly. And I'm doing a Pokeball because I can't stop thinking about Sword and Shield. My brain is just in total Pokemon mode. Alright, give me a sec. I need to pull up some pixel art of a Pokeball so I get this right. Okay, ball, pixel art. Ah, yeah, easy. That'll work perfectly. Actually, I should do the line first. That'll give me some orientation. So we start on that block. Come down one level for 2 blocks. Hard to tell. 1, 2, no, it's 3. One, two. It goes like that. And then to there. Like so. Is that right? Yeah. And then I think we might have to stick with the white concrete. I don't think glass is going to make that pop enough. Yeah, there we go. You can see how it's starting to come together. Coolsies. What am I making a circular redstone door? We might be I might try to pop one in after the fact. Maybe. But I'd have to look up a tutorial. I wouldn't be able to figure that out on my own. Redstone retard. Can't wait for you to get the Wither's skull. It's really pretty. Oh yeah, we still have to fight the Wither. Still haven't done that, have we? So just for the sake, I'll try it with wool. Because if we use wool, the sort of shadowy part of the pixel art I'm looking at here will be more pronounced if we can use the grey. I think I'm gonna go with wool. I usually go for concrete when I'm looking for solid colors, but I think in this instance, the wool texture is going to help sell it a little bit. Oh, Izzy, not content with gifting 3 subs and resubbing herself.
Is this what we're playing at now?
Also wants to throw $5 in the jar. Thank you ever so much, Izzy. When was the last time I put a block on your grave? Which one was it? Yeah, my lights are all foobar. I did reset them all, but I think it's just, it might be a bug in the current version of the program. I tried to get the lights to manually reset themselves properly, but they just won't. Oh yeah, I still need to respawn the dragon and try and find another end city and actually get some elytra. Because unfortunately, the 2 end cities I found so far, neither have had the ship in them for the elytra. Bitch game. Right, that was $5, so we need Lappy. Right, where did I put your grave, Izzy? Did I put you next to Skullkid? No, that's Ken. Are you over here next to mine? That's Coffee Fairy. Where did I put you, Izzy? Or did you not have a grave in this world yet? I mean, you are a regular donator, but I don't know whether you got distracted by, you know, your real world job and stuff before we actually got your grave in this world. There's Jammerfig, Omicron. There's Tranny and Dory. I don't think we have you. You do have one normally? Oh yeah, I mean, I'm kind of shocked not to be finding your grave, because like I said, yeah. You've been a regular and generous supporter for quite some time, but maybe we didn't get you one in this particular world yet. I don't think you do. Well then. It's time to change that. Oh, do you have a dragon head or something? Yeah. That rings a bell. Or maybe it was during the charity stream, actually. Nope. Huh. Oh well, let's get your grave. It must have been in the last world. Now, it doesn't look like I've put any dragon heads down in this world yet, because there's 64 there. And there's none other ones in the graveyard that I've seen. So yeah, it must have been in the last world. Because you've been away for what? About a year-ish. And this world is less than a year old, so... Right, where are we going to put you? Right next to Jammets, I think. Were you next to Jammets in the last world? I think you might have been. Between Jammets and Paul. Right, the nice high visit. I'll never lose you if I put you there. I was sure it was this. I mean, yeah, my brain says so as well, but bugger if I can find you. I feel like I would have put you in a visible place. R-I-P-Z-Z-Y. Is it capital C? It is. Is it clear and ID? Badunk. Color it up. Smackaroonie. Thank you. A little bit of respect, chicken! Yeah, I mean, I would have put money on you having a grave on this world already. But I guess not. Weird. It's one of those, what do they call it? The Mandela effect? Is that memory thing, right? Oh wait, I don't have anything to do. Did I take? No, I didn't take scaffolding. Okay, we're cool. Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I feel like you were here when we were building the graveyard. Don't think you did the heads in the last world? No, I did them in the Bedrock world. I didn't do them in the Switch world, but we did wind up doing in the Bedrock world. Which started out as the Switch world, but then transferred across. I don't think we did them in the beginning, but we adjusted sort of halfway through that world. Sorry, I'm just second guessing the wool here for a second. No, I think I do like the wool. Alright, so that one's Vicon! Ooh!
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
A lot of benchmark anniversaries today. We've had 3 years, 6 months, 18 months, year and a half.
A year and a half. How crazy. Hope you've been doing well, Blunty.
I've been doing
BluntNate
well.
love.
I have been doing roses recently. Thank you for asking. Sleep hasn't been too bad recently. The moods have been all right-ish. A bit smoother than usual. Right, I need some light grey wool. Yeah, I think I don't know whether I want to do a circular door for here, but what I might try to do is one of those hidden piston doors that goes back and then opens. Try and do a seamless door behind that. Don't know how much room we're going to need for that, but... figure it out. Oh, that was way too much light grey wool. Oops, a daisy. I wish you could wash wool in a cauldron and make it white again. That'd be a fun little detail. Easy's at it again. Smacking down to gift sub for Star Sapphire. I don't know if she's going to love that because Star's always begging for a gift sub. Congratulations, Star. Enjoy it! And thank you ever so much again, Izzy, for your continued generosity there. And you got your song, so there you go. What just happened? I made light grey concrete powder instead of wool, is what just happened. Shoot. I was going to say, why did that wool fall? No wonder that texture looked a bit off. Okay, Izzy. What I'm going to need you to do with your brand new emote access is spam a whole bunch of derp emotes for that stupid mistake I just made. What the hell did I need with all this light grey concrete? Ugh. I think I might have just boned myself. Oh no, we still got some ink. Wait, why can't I make light grey dye? Oh, because I have to make this into ink first, don't I? Still getting used to that. Used to be able to just use Inksex raw. Still getting used to having to turn them into black dye first. Okay. Light grey wool this time, please. 45 of should be heaps. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Could always, yeah, I could use the... Oh, back we go. In the middle of my backswing! Actually, I'm going to sleep first. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Jason. We could use the light grey inside the hall. Walls or flooring, or both.
At least you didn't make 13 gold chest pieces.
Thanks for that reminder, Skullkid. That was fantastic. That was a good day. Remember when I was playing the Bedrock Skyblock thing? And I turned all of my iron into chest plates? Or was that the one where I did it with gold? It was one or the other. I thought I used up all my iron accidentally. It might have been gold though. You guys remember my mistakes better than I do. I try to block them was a good dirt moment. All that precious metal. Just skidooshed. Only $10 missing. Wait, what's missing? What have I missed? Did I miss someone's gold block? I think I did. Oh shit, no, you're talking about... Oh, holy shit. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I forgot I had the... I forgot about the progress bar, because I don't normally have that shit. Holy shit, we are. You guys have nearly paid for Pokemon for me. Thank you. That sounds horrible. Oh yeah, turning on my gold or iron or whatever it was. It was either gold or iron. We were playing Skyblock, and of course, you know, everything's precious in the Skyblock. And I nerfed all of it into armor. And I think that was in a version that was previous to when you could remelt it down into nuggets as well. So it was just gone forever. Actually, did I upload that series? I don't think I did upload that series. So that embarrassment might be gone forever. You can pretend it never happened. Respect, chicken! Thank you, Skullkid, again. And again and again and again. See, if you were real mean, you would have waited for me to tear down the scaffolding. Pokemon! I'm getting Pokemon. Thank you! See, now is where I do the greed thing, and I change the progress bar to the price of the double pack. Oh no, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Thank you, guys. That is actually a huge help. This month I'm pretty freaking skint again, so that's a massive help right there. Good thing that wasn't in Sky Factory 4. No, it was in the Bedrock version of Skyblock. Someone put up on the marketplace a Bedrock style Skyblock thing. It was actually pretty fun. Doink. Thank you. Respect chicken again. Poker chicken. Is there a chicken Pokemon? We've got lots of bird Pokemon, but I don't think there's one directly based on the chicken. There's all kinds of sparrows and crows and ducks and hawks and owls and... Yeah, no, Torchic. Yeah, you did right. Torchic's pretty chicken-like, isn't it? Yeah. Of course. Respect Torchic. And this chicken is cooked with lava, so, you know. Doink. Ridiculous. Ridiculously kind. Couldn't get my... Wait. Whoop. Someone upped the chat. Oh, couldn't get my hands on a physical copy there. Game been out of stock for a week now. Caved him downloading it. Oh, you mean Pokemon? Wait. Are you telling me Pokemon's actually sold out somewhere? Because that never happens. That's the reason I never bother pre-ordering physical copies of Pokemon, because you never really needed to, because there's always more stock. But yeah, I will be buying Shield digitally for the pure fact of the plan right now is to start streaming as soon as it releases on midnight local time, because that'll make me one of the first people in the world to stream it, which will be fun. But I have toyed with the idea of also buying the double pack when I can afford it as well. Like when I go to buy Sword to complete the pairing. If the double pack is still available, I might do that. Because as far as we know, save files are not going to be syncing with Nintendo Online. Same way they did Pokemon Let's Go, which is grr. So if I wind up with a digital copy of Shield and a physical copy of Shield and Sword, we could play Sword on the mate. I'd still have one physical copy of Shield for my Nintendo Lite, is what I was about to say, but then comes Jammers with 50
for a symmetrical column continues.
I didn't even get to place a block down that time. Not Pokemon Outer Worlds. Right, that makes more sense. Yeah, Outer Worlds being physically out of stock makes a lot of sense because, yeah, that thing's just taken off. So good. I've already done 2 full playthroughs of that, and I still want to do more. I didn't feel like that at the end of Fallout 4. Like, when I finished Fallout 4, I was like, that was really good. I might wait about a year before I replay it, though. Because it was kind of exhausting. Because it is a much longer game than Outer Worlds is, to be fair. Or it can be, depending on how much you do in it, of course. Alright, scaffolding and $50, that's the emerald, right? Why do I always forget? It's my bloody list. I made it up. No, it's diamond, idiot. Don't know why I always have to double check. I made up the list. We've been using consistent blocks for years now for the graves, and I always have to double check when someone does more than 5 or 10. Because those are the most common ones, obviously. Yeah, look at this, by the way. It's insanity. Trying to make this symmetrical, or oh, what's the name of the word? The name of the word that describes a word that reads backwards and forwards. Palindrome. We're doing a palindropic grave, apparently. Symmetrically palindropic grave. Yeah, Gemins, I got there in the end. Thank you. Actually, maybe now I can buy the double pack. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually treat myself to a beer with that. Now that we've made the Pokemon target, I'm gonna treat myself to a beer with some of that. Crispy cone beer. No room for a spec chicken, so I'll just wave the chicken at. Respect, tall chick wiggle. I think we're digging too deep for that now. Still haven't completed Fallout 4. I was playing it earlier, actually. Well, early today. Yeah, it was a pretty satisfying ending I got. I really liked the way Fallout 4 ended for me. But like I said, I've only played through one ending. I did start another save game eventually, but I never completed it. I played through a bit and just sort of left it halfway through the game, and I went back to it for benchmarking and stuff, when it was still sort of a relevant game to benchmark. Definitely got some stream lag here since Gemma answered that question before I even heard it. You might want to try a refresh if you're lagging that far behind. Getting distracted by side quests. Yeah, I think I've got 2 guys out here now. The side quests in Fallout 4, there was a lot of good ones. Oh, sun going down actually. I'm going to stay up here and go to sleep. Still not clear on how they get out there. There's no doorway out here anymore. Oh, I guess no, there's a pressure plate there. Maybe I should put a button on side here to stop them. Whatever. Doom yourselves, villagers. I don't care. Another settlement needs your help, exactly. Oy. Oh, actually, I'm due for a break, so I'm going to take a break at this point, just real quick. I'm going to jump up and get myself another cold brew. I'll be back in just a moment while we wait for the sunset. BRBs.